Today we're going to talk about the important role of data catalogs in modern data platforms. My name is Tim Derksen and I'm a technical solution specialist here at Scalefree. In today's organizations, data is everywhere. Think of databases, data lakes, cloud storages, applications, and different source systems. The challenge is fragmented and inconsistent metadata. The consequences without a clear, centralized metadata repository is an unclear data lineage, data quality, ownership, and so on. We waste huge amounts of time finding the data, interpreting the data, and verifying the data we need. Data platforms become data swarms, and the trust in data erodes. The problem here is that we have no single source of truth for this critical information. The solution for this problem is a data catalog. Think of a data catalog like a well-organized library with a centralized, structured repository for data assets. It helps people find, understand, and trusting the data they need. Manages metadata across the organization and provides a single source of truth. The goal is to enhance data quality and the usability of it and navigating through complex data landscapes. A data catalog isn't just one tool. It's built on different key components. The first important component of a data catalog is the metadata management. Metadata management is all about organizing, integrating, controlling the data about your data. It contains details like a dataset's origin, the format, quality levels, and some definitions. There are different types of data which are stored in a data catalog. It just collects, stores, and provides access to all of those various types of metadata. One big benefit of a data catalog is that it automates data collection. In today's world, with massive data volumes, manual processes simply can't keep up. The second point is data discovery. This enables the user to easily find data assets they need. It contains a centralized search, which can use keywords, tags, descriptions, or data sources, glossary terms, and so on. It also includes some modern features like natural language processing or relevance ranking. The third component of a data catalog is the data lineage. It traces the complete life cycle of data from its origin to final destinations, for example, in a BI tool. It's essential for understanding the data history, verifying analytical results, or tracing errors back to the source. The last component of a data catalog is the support for data governance. Data governance is the overall data management strategy a company has, which ensures the availability, integrity, usability, and security of data. The role of a data catalog here is to provide the structure and context for this metadata. It enhances the data quality, helps establish and enforce data policies, and assists in data classification and empowers data stewardship. In many data catalogs, there are also some additional features which are often included. The first one is the business glossary. The business glossary defines business terminologies into common language which everybody understands in the organization. Another important feature, which is often quite handy, is data profiling, which analyzes data sets for its quality, completeness, and any anomalies. So what are the benefits of a data catalog? First, a data catalog enhances greatly data discovery. It makes it much faster, easier to find data assets you need. It improves the data understanding by giving a rich context, definitions, and of course the lineage of the data, which results in better analysis and decisions. As a third point, it increases the operational efficiency. You need to spend less time searching and verifying data you need and have more time for analysis and other important tasks. The fourth point is a better compliance and governance. A data catalog helps you to centralize practices, enforce some internal policies, or automate some classifications and ensures that the data is traceable. A data catalog greatly increases the trust in data. By providing clear documentation of the data, of the quality, its origin, and the usage of the data, analysts can definitely trust the data more than they do before. As a last point, a data catalog accelerates innovation. By providing an easy access to reliable data, it makes it much easier to implement data-driven strategies. Now that we've talked about all of the benefits of a data catalog, let's talk about how does a data catalog actually work. A data catalog functions as a dynamic metadata management system. It automates the extraction of data, the organization of data, and the indexing of metadata. It connects to different data platforms, ETL tools, data lakes, and BI tools, for example. A data catalog has mainly two approaches on how to synchronize metadata. The first one is the pull-based approach. In this approach, the data catalog takes an active role by actively querying source systems by using APIs, JDBC connectors, or scheduled scans. It fetches the information to keep the repository updated. The second approach is a push-based approach. In this approach, source systems actively send real-time metadata updates, including updates, deletions, and so on. This happens by using event-driven mechanisms, webhooks, or message queues. The push-based approach ensures immediate reflections of any changes in the data catalog. After the ingestion is done, a data catalog standardizes and enriches the metadata, which results in a more consistent and contextual metadata repository. It extracts the schema, identifies the owner, applies some classification, and of course establishes the data lineage. The data is then stored in an indexed repository, which makes it faster to search for the data, filter for the data, and enable the data lineage tracking. After we discussed how a data catalog works, we're gonna have a look on how we can integrate it into a data platform. As an example, we will have a look on a Data Vault 2.0 architecture and how to integrate data catalog into it. A data catalog integrates seamlessly into frameworks like Data Vault 2.0. It connects to different source systems, to the staging area, data lakes, and of course our EDW layer, which contains the raw data vault and the business vault. In addition to that, we are connecting our data catalog to the information delivery layer, which contains some data marts, information marts, user marts, and so on. And lastly, we are also connecting to all of the BI tools. This way, we're covering the whole enterprise business intelligence system. The red arrows in this diagram illustrates the metadata flow and how the data catalog extracts the metadata out of it. We talked about data catalogs and their important role for data knowledge and data accessibility. A data catalog makes the data landscape more accessible and usable. It empowers users, promotes data stewardship, fosters collaboration, and facilitates a truly data-driven culture. It improves the productivity, the time to insight, and of course the data quality, security, and compliance. In summary, we learned today what a data catalog is, how it works, and all the benefits a data catalog has. Thanks for watching. Interested in learning more about data catalogs and their critical role in modern data platforms? Just scan the QR code or click the link in the description to read the full article on our blog. And don't forget to like and subscribe to explore more insights on data management and architecture. See you next time.